As the US and Iran prepare for talks in Pakistan, Israel continues to bombard Lebanon after killing more than 300 people and injuring at least 1,150 in a single day of strikes across the country on Wednesday. World Health Organization chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus has called on Israel to withdraw a forced evacuation order affecting two key hospitals in Lebanon's Beirut area, as the country's health system struggles to treat civilian casualties of Israeli attacks. Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi says if the U.S. is willing to crater its economy by continuing to allow Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to kill diplomacy by not adhering to the ceasefire, that would be Washington's choice, adding, "We think that would be dumb, but are prepared for it." Netanyahu says instructions have been issued to start direct negotiations with Lebanon, while Israeli media reports that the country's defense minister said, "The war will not be stopped." Visit our live tracker for the latest casualty figures from across the region. In the last hour, we've heard that sirens have been sounded in the northern Galilee region, warning of rockets fired from southern Lebanon. It appears that things are resuming very much as normal overnight, the Israeli army saying that 60 rockets were fired into northern Israel. After midnight, longer-distance projectiles were fired, targeting the cities of Ashdod and Haifa. That's a real concern in Israel. Many people are very keen to see Hezbollah's capabilities reduced considerably, but if they are still able to target areas in the southwest of Israel, that will be a real concern. Hormuz and attacks on Lebanon among contentious issues for Pakistan talks. We know that the intention of Iran to charge transit fees for ships going through this passageway is going to put a certain amount of impact on the energy market globally speaking. That is something that many countries, including the United States, are not that much interested in. And there is also this geopolitical and security concern regarding the leverage that Iran is trying to employ when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz. When it comes to the energy market, it's going to be a lot of leverage under the control of Iran. And again, Washington is not going to be interested in seeing that much leverage when it comes to Tehran. We know that is not the only sticking point when it comes to the negotiations expected to be held in Islamabad. We know that the situation in Lebanon, based on what we hear from different Iranian officials, is going to be another sticking point. Iran considers the ceasefire a comprehensive one, which should be implemented in Lebanese territory, while Israeli airstrikes are continued to target different places in Lebanon. What we've noticed in the past 24 hours or so is that the tempo of Israeli strikes has been reduced, at least in the Beirut area. In the Lebanese capital, there haven't been any strikes since that large-scale assault on Wednesday. Yes, there's still military activity in the south of Lebanon, but really a marked reduction in strikes in Beirut, whether or not this is intentional or not. But the Israeli media is making it clear, and quoting Israeli officials, that there is U.S. pressure on the Israeli government to de-escalate this conflict in Lebanon. Pakistan to issue visas on arrival for U.S.-Iran negotiators, journalists. Pakistan's Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar has said that all delegates, including journalists from participating nations, traveling to Islamabad for talks this weekend on the Iran-U.S. ceasefire, will be issued a visa on arrival in Pakistan. Pakistan welcomes all delegates, including journalists from participating nations, traveling in relation to Islamabad Talks 2026, Dar said in a post on X. To this end, all airlines are requested to permit boarding to all such individuals without visa. Immigration authorities in Pakistan will issue them visa on arrival. Here's what you need to know. Negotiators from Iran and the U.S. are due in Pakistan for peace talks, as the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps said it was not responsible for a reported drone attack in Kuwait. WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus has urged Israel to reverse a forced displacement threat covering an area with two major hospitals in Beirut's Jinnah neighborhood. Israel is still blocking vital medical supplies from reaching Gaza, 6 months after a ceasefire began, Medical Aid for Palestinians said. Oil prices continue to rise, with Japan, Australia, and South Korea all seeking ways to firm up supplies. Ambassadors from 66 countries jointly condemned deadly attacks on UN peacekeepers in Lebanon.